Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's speed build is another, well, I guess you can say it is another black and white house, but only, primarily the outside is black and white. I'm going to be doing that basically this whole month, at least the outside that is black and white. The inside's going to be a little different. Again, this is another house inspired by a picture of a house from the Design Home app, the picture of which will be shown at the end of this video. And I do hope that you like at least the comparisons and see, how close I got it. Also, I am thinking of, I know that there's Sims or Simmers who have a specific thing they call their followers, or a specific, term they use for their followers. Like Claire Siobhan has Peacherinos, and her thing is peaches. Hip Hip Renee has party animals, stuff like that. I was just thinking about myself having my own, because yeah, sure, we can say everyone, Little Simsy uses that all the time, but I was thinking for myself, because I do also book reviews. Speaking of, that's another thing I need to come to, and I'll explain it here in a minute. But I was thinking that since I am doing book reviews as well as reading a few books out loud, that I would start calling my followers the Rosy Readers. If that's something, that you like, great. If you know of someone else already using that, please let me know. I will definitely not use it. But it was just a little thought that, kind of blends both of them at the moment, which brings me to my next part, or at least the next point. I know there's people who separate their things. Like, for instance, Argyle from he's got two channels, one for the games he plays and the other one's for the books he reads and reviews. Right now, obviously, I am doing both books and The Sims 4, and I can keep doing that. However, if you think it's better, or you find it's easier to have the two separate, I can always do that. Right now, I'm just starting out, obviously, but, it's just a thought. I do have another Gmail account that I gotten solely for some stuff that I can use for Sims, for YouTube videos. I just haven't, obviously used it. This is my primary account, so, I just keep with it. So, yeah, that's just a main thought right now. Those both the main thoughts. And using a different account for Sims 4 videos is going to be far off in the future. Right now, I do want to keep them together. It just, makes it I find it a little easier to have it all on one channel. At least, for me to upload it instead of, signing out and then signing back in and then signing out again and signing back in. Right now it's just a much easier transfer, I guess you can say. And not transfer, that wasn't the word I was looking for. What is the word? And of course, now I lost it. Anyways, so yeah, just a couple of thoughts. Right now, the Rosy Readers is an idea I'm thinking of implementing here soon. I already have several weeks of book reviews lined up, so that might have to wait until maybe October, because, those aren't done yet. And these, yeah, sorry. These builds have a specific theme. There's a reason why they're all black and white. And these are all being done in honor of the Dominicans. So last week's was in honor of Saint Dominic. This week's is in honor of his mother, Blessed Jane of Azza, and Blessed Imelda Lambertini. I decided to do them together in this build because the family that I am doing for this, since last week I did say that Dominic Wolf and his family were inspired by Dominicans. This one is also inspired by them as well. So in this house, it's Dominic's mother, Jane, so Jane Wolf, her other son, Menez, Dominic's older brother, and his two daughters, Catherine and Imelda. Catherine is the eldest, and she is big into, well, basically she's like her cousin Reginald. She can't wait to go to school. She likes learning things. She's hoping to be either a professor or maybe even a doctor. It depends on how things are going to go, because she's based on St. Catherine of Siena, who is a doctor of the church, and that, she is a great theologian. So, you've kind of got that. So she might end up becoming a professor, like her dad and her uncle. I also included, this is the first build, which has a lot of the nifty knitting. Yes, I went ahead and got that, because it's a little easier to get nifty knitting than it is to get Eco Lifestyle right now. Eco Lifestyle is a little bit more expensive than I would like to, get at the moment. But eventually, when the next pack comes out, I might get it. Or I just might wait until both go on sale again and then get it. We'll see. It also depends on what the next pack is going to be, because like with Eco Lifestyle, I was actually looking forward to Nifty Knitting, and so, I didn't wait too long in getting that. Depending on what this next pack is, I might wait a while too. I do have plans for Eco Lifestyle. It's just they're not as important as, say, what I originally wanted to do with Nifty Knitting, which was finishing up another character's house, which Nifty Knitting is supposed to be a major part of. Which, again, once that gets uploaded, the explanation will be part. So, anyways, back to this build. And the characters. So we've got Jane Wolf, who is Dominic's mother, her other son, Menez, then his eldest daughter, Catherine, and then the youngest one is Imelda, and I'm thinking she really enjoys listening to stories, so she might eventually become a writer one of these days. She really enjoys books. She's not as big into learning as her older sister is. She definitely likes hearing the stories of other people, She does like history, she does like literature. She's not too big on learning every single thing out there, like Catherine is. So I think that she might end up being, or at least aiming for, a writing career. Because that's, that seems like something she would be more interested in. At least in The Sims 4, because she is based on Blessed Imelda Lambertini, who did, listening to stories of the saints in the Bible. Then went on to making her own story and having the Holy Eucharist float in the air towards her so that way she can receive her first Holy Communion, because back in her time they only had first Holy Communion for 14 and older. It's actually only been recently that's been pushed to ages 7. So thanks to her, that's why I got pushed down. So yeah, it's an interesting, these characters, kind of something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, is have characters based on the saints. Obviously not the saints, because a lot of the saints that I'm basing them off of didn't get married. These are. So, and they weren't even related, in fact, hundreds of years apart. So this is kind of helping me push in that direction. Again, I don't know exactly where these stories are going to go. They are going to be different Let's Plays than the other Sim stories I want to finish up on, which hopefully I'll get to soon. But anyways, I think I should hurry up and bring this to a close or into the screenshots. And yeah, thank you for coming to watch this. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless. Blessed Jane of Aza and Blessed Imelda Lambertini, pray for us.